Good morning, class 5. Happy Friday. I hope you're well and you're excited for the weekend. Hopefully the weather brightens up a bit so you can get out and enjoy some sunshine. But in the meantime, I've got an English task for you today, which I think is super fun. It's script writing. I love script writing. It's still creative writing like a story, but it's like a different layout, different way of presenting that information, and really thinking about your characters and their dialogue. So, as you may know, if you've already looked at the pack, this script writing piece is based on the poem we've been reading this week. And you've done a couple of lessons prior to this, which should help with that, where you've thought about the description of the character and the cavity, and you've also done that police custody report. So I would suggest today the incident you described yesterday is the incident you based your script on. Or you could use the script that's an example in your work pack and continue that story. Or you could use a few incidents from the poem and set them out as different scenes, perhaps. It's entirely up to you, but there's loads of different ideas you can play with. And to help you organise those ideas and get thinking about what you're going to do, I'm going to show you 2 readings of the poem. So it will refresh your memory, the context of the poem, and also give you some time to think about what you might use in your script. Now, I've done half of each, so it's the entire poem read by 2 different people, and you can complete the starter activity for this as well, thinking about the differences between those 2 readings. So enjoy.
McCavity's a mystery cat. He's called the Hidden Paw, for he's the master criminal that can defy the law. He's the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad's despair, for when they reach the scene of crime, McCavity's not there. McCavity, there's no one like McCavity. He's broken every human law. He breaks the law of gravity. His powers of levitation would make a faker stare. And when you reach the scene of crime, McCavity's not there. You may seek him in the basement, you may look up in the air, but I tell you once and once again, McCavity's not there. McCavity's a ginger cat. He's very tall and thin. You would know him if you saw him, for his eyes are sunken in. His brow is deeply lined with thought. His head is highly domed. His coat is dusty from neglect. His whiskers are uncombed.
He sways his head from side to side with movements like a snake. And when you think he's half asleep, he's always wide awake. McCavity, there's no one like McCavity, for he's a fiend in feline shape, a monster of depravity. You may meet him in a by-street, you may see him in the square, but when a crime's discovered, the McCavity's not there. He's outwardly respectable, they say he cheats at cards, and his footprints are not found in any file of Scotland Yard's. And when the larder's looted, or the jewel case is rifled, or when the milk is missing, or another peak's been stifled, or the greenhouse glass is broken and the trellis past repair, aye, there's the wonder of the thing. McCavity's not there. And when the Foreign Office find a treaty's gone astray, or the Admiralty lose some plans and drawings by the way, there may be a scrap of paper in the hall or on the stair, but it's useless to investigate. McCavity's not there. And when the loss has been disclosed, the Secret Service say, it must have been McCavity, but he's a mile away. You'll be sure to find him resting, or a licking of his thumbs, or engaged in doing complicated long division sums. McCavity, there's no one like McCavity. There never was a cat of such deceitfulness and suavity. He always has an alibi, and 1 or 2 to spare. At whatever time the deed took place, McCavity wasn't there. And they say that all cats whose wicked deeds are widely known, I might mention Muggo Jerry, I might mention Griddlebone, are nothing more than agents for the cat who all the time just controls the operations, the Napoleon of crime.